All gone. Hi. That's what I get. Well, I'll find out. It did not like that at all. There we go. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Funny. Well, we know YouTube don't play. I don't know if that was a strike or what it was. We'll find out, right? I know, Jackie. It's just not right, is it? We'll find you up here so I can read you. Copyright. Oh, is this my new one? Nope, it's not. It's the old one. Okay. There we go. Let me see what I missed. Sorry about that. All right. You're funny, Stitchy. I love you so much. Thank you, Carl, for the welcome back. Yes, YouTube, well, no, I shut it off. YouTube, I guess it saw the movie and it didn't like it. You're right, Carl. It's probably to do with the program on the TV. Yes, I think it was because the movie couldn't have been anything else. You can barely hear me still? Hello. Same. My phone is on full volume. That's weird. I don't know. Bridget says they're lame. They are lame. I don't know why the volume would be an issue. I do not know. Let me see. Zed says he hears me just fine. Thank you, Zed. I'm freaking out trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so I went out and went back in, and I think the volume's okay now. Yes, Stitch should go to bed. I love you, Stitchy. Thank you for coming by. And I'm so proud of you for helping Toy Pups out. You're awesome. Mama's cold. So, Zed, what's going on that you're going to take a break from YouTube? Just that whole nonsense with other people? You shouldn't let them bother you. Bridget says, no, it's probably because I'm watching a movie too. My hearing sucks. And Stitch says, love you. Good night. Sasha and I love you. Good night, my dear. Funny. Well, I wonder, how would I check? My email, maybe? Would they send me a notice through my email? Video is blocked. Live highlight. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi, Praveen. Good morning. Let me find you. How you doing, Praveen? We've got Jack for days. Since this, I'm over it. Actually, I have more freedom now to do my stuff. So I don't have to be in certain channels every day. Well, I'm sorry that you ever felt you had to be in anybody's channel every day. But that's good. More freedom. Absolutely. I do understand that. I do feel an obligation to be at certain places. And it does take up a lot of your time. And there is a point where you've got to do what's best for you, Zed. What do you think, Jackie? Hmm? Jack's over it too. All right. There's my email. Let's see. Live stream. Uh-oh. Oh, it says after copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled. But is it an actual copyright strike? Let me see. Huh. I don't know. Oh my gosh, fine. I keep getting emails about it. Hi, Rosie. How are you, my friend? You never feel obligated. You choose. I see, Bridget. It says thanks. Oh my goodness. So I ended that last live stream, but if I had just turned off the TV, it would have been re-enabled on its own, it said. And I still don't understand if it was just a copyright warning or if was it an actual strike. Dun dun dun. I just don't know. I do not know. Let's go. Rosie says she's pretty tired. How about yourself? Um, yep, I could sleep. Bridget says if you go into studio, it should tell you. Okay. It just says, okay, it says copyright. It says it's blocked and restrictions copyright. Copyright restricted content found. No one will be able to watch your video. Who cares? Um, review issues. It was because of the movie. It says there are visibility restrictions. Your channel is not affected, so I guess it is not a strike. Thank goodness. I wonder what you actually have to do to get a strike. And Rosie says, my sleep these past days, weeks, haven't slept good. Me either, my friend. I think just something's, I don't know, something's going around. I hope it gets better for you because sleep is important. Well, it is to me. Thank you for the sunflowers, Praveen. How's school going? In spite of your sleep. Carl says, I've been striked before on my old channel. What did you do to actually get a strike, Carl? I've had a couple those mornings, but it always said it didn't affect my channel. It might affect how the countries that can see my shorts is where I've been in the notices I've gotten. Hello, Bridget. Have a blessed night. Thank you. You too. Rosie says school is good, but pretty tiring. Huh. Marlon said I got strikes too. You got actual strikes, not just warnings or little notices. I guess you just live and learn. You try stuff and find out. Zed said I got a strike days before I was going to throw my 1,000 sub giveaway for showing a wild mushroom in my front yard. No way. And Marlon said both. Let me get you Marlon here. Wow. Wow, Zed. I was so mad I canceled my giveaway. Oh, wow. How does that work? Praveen says he's editing and watching your live because Auntie's melodious voice makes my mind work in a better way. Sharper. You're so funny, Praveen, and I love you. Thank you. Carl says Diana G knows why. But do you know why? Oh no, Rosie says I think I'm getting sick. I hope not. Hi, Happy. We are doing well. How are you? Dear Happy, I love when you visit. Carl says yes. Yes, I know, but I'm not telling. Okay. All right, fine. Oh, Rosie. Happy's good, thank you. I can't breathe, which makes everything worse. I totally understand you, Rosie. That's exactly my issue. Oh, look, Rosie, he must have heard you. Oh, Rosie says, hi, Jack. I love you. Yeah, that's you. Praveen says, in my 1 year YouTube career, I got 2 copyright strikes to date, and I have given copyright strikes between 150 to 180. What does that mean? You have given copyright strikes. I understand that very well, Rosie. That's why I'm going back to the doctor to get my medicine for asthma. And the nighttime is the worst. I start going into, I don't know about you, but start getting a lot of anxiety because I can't breathe. How could you not get anxious when you're having a hard time breathing? Praveen says, still, when I open my YouTube studio, I see so many, yes, so many copyright notifications. So many people use my video, but now I don't give strikes to anyone. Oh, people were using your stuff. You use that copyright tool. Huh. Wow. All right, let's try our Bluetooth. We'll have to watch the movie another time. We'll never forget the movie again, though. Well, fine, YouTube. You win. Right, content detection, which YouTube shows who are using my video clips. Yeah, I noticed that. It wasn't always there, but once you get monetized, it gets added, I guess. Yeah, Rosie says, I do panic because 4 to 5 weeks ago, I kept waking up because I wasn't breathing at all, but then it stopped. That's why I'm not really not wanting this right now. Yeah, I hope you get better soon, my friend. Oh, that is scary. And a few years ago, I had some real opinions about people who had panic attacks and anxiety attacks because I didn't understand. And if you've never experienced it, you really cannot, you just can't understand. Oh my gosh, Marlon, that's not funny. He says, I just ignore not breathing and it gets better. I don't understand how that would work. Yes, that shows up once you get monetized. Some cases, or just stopping and pushing the air out as much as possible works. I know Yogi told me that it's important to try to make your out breath longer than your in breath. But when I'm in the middle of an attack, it just makes it worse when I try to do that. I feel like I don't know. I try, but it's very hard. No matter what I do, I just feel my heart getting faster and faster, and I feel like, I don't know. It's not fun. It is scary. Rosie says, to be honest, I'm not sure how to control all my emotions. Besides acting like I'm okay, I'm very good at that. I know you are, Rosie. Carl says, it could be Sony who removed your live stream. It could be. Um, I learned a valuable lesson today, Carl, so it's all good. I don't know that you have to control all your emotions, Rosie. Uh, right, you're breathing through your mouth. Rosie, sometimes you got to let it out. You got to feel the feelings. Marlon says, not sure about actual sleep apnea, but I sometimes wake up with a completely dry mouth, meaning I stop breathing through my nose. Yeah, me too. I do that a lot. But if my nose is all clogged up, how am I supposed to breathe out of it, What do you think, Jackie? Jack did not eat all day yesterday, so I'm hoping he does today. Carl says he sleeps perfectly thanks to Tina and A-Frame. What do they do to help you sleep, Carl? Hi, Nino. How are you, my friend? Mm-mm-mm. Nothing today and nothing yesterday. Marlon says both my siblings had surgery on their nose around my age. So far, I don't need that, so it could be worse. Oh, yeah. You know what Yogi says? Put a little tape on your mouth. And I say duct tape, and he says, no, not duct tape. Something very gentle. Just a reminder. Rosie says, I let out my feelings when I'm alone. Well, that's good. Um, oh, Carl. Carl says that Tina and A-Frame are always there for him night and day. I think that's awesome. What did you eat, Nino? We've been a little sick, so we weren't feeling like eating. And we didn't drink anything either. We drank a tea. Why did I envision taping a duck to your mouth? I love ducks. I would never do that to a duck. Hey, Jackie, are you hiding on us? What are you doing? Why are you hiding? Rosie says, Jack, you look like a very comfortable pillow that I really need. I bet Cat does that. I wish I could. I wish I could. You look so comfortable. He is very comfortable. And it's just, I don't know why he's hiding though. Dogs make the best pillows. Marlon says, maybe the duck likes you too and would enjoy that. I actually would love to have some ducks. Aren't ducks the ones who imprint on people or imprint on things? I would love to have a duck, except for duck poo is nasty if you don't know it. Marlon says, I tried with my cat, but she doesn't like being a pillow for very long because she's too little. Oh, Bridget says, I'm trying to get liquid bandage to seal a cut on my thumb. It's being stubborn. I just suffer through it. I never bother trying to do something like that. Really? Never have male ducks and chickens together? Do the male ducks get confused? Carl says Allie and Fran take over from Tina and A-Frame today. Am I watching my own? Hi, Nicholas. I am. Actually, I'm just looking at the words are much bigger on the TV. So it's easier on my eyes because I'm old. Unfortunately. Okay, that's what I was thinking. The male ducks can get a crush on the chickens, which can cause the chickens to die. Got you. Rosie says, I'm not old. I bet you I'm a bunch older than Nicholas. Carl says, I'm old too. Hey, Jack, come here, buddy. Why are you hiding from us? Come here. Come on. Right here. Come here. Marlon says, I usually just cauterize small cuts when they get on my nerves. Come here, Baba. Why are you hiding? Come on. Richard says, I'm having trouble getting said cut to heal. It's in a spot that's hard to cover with a band-aid. There's my boy. Hi, my love. Aw. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. You're such a good boy. Yes. Yes, you are. Is that good? Nicholas says, I'm pretty old. Just thought it was funny to see, and have a good night. All right. He's a good boy. Hey, have a good night to you too, Nicholas. You are so sweet, Rosie. Carl says, but I have perfect eyesight and never watch YouTube on TV. No? I know. Sid says, clean with hydrogen peroxide, then Neosporin, then a bandage. She said it's a hard place to put a bandage on. I cut my finger with a razor blade the other day. Right there on the edge. And how do you put a band-aid on that? Right? He's a good boy. Oh, I don't mean to make you jelly, Rosie. I would definitely share Jack with you. In cases, but iodine cream works well. Are you okay? And is less extreme. Unlike other disinfectants, the iodine actually stays in there and keeps the wound clean. Does that say vet wrap? Rosie says she wants cuddles with Jack. His hugs are probably so warm. And oh man. Well, apparently I need a bath right now. Praveen says YouTube TV is growing views. YouTube TV is growing views. Views are coming from YouTube TV. YouTube CEO said the same. People are now watching YouTube on their TV more than normal TV channels. Yes, I agree. If I have something on TV, it's usually on YouTube. Marlon says, like liquid disinfectants, just disinfect once and then it's gone. Iodine stays there and keeps its effect. Richard says, oh, hi, Jack. He sees himself again. And Sid says, I always keep hydrogen peroxide, Neosporin, Band-Aids, and vet wrap in my truck for building, while you're building houses. Praveen says, I can see on my channel that total viewers, 35% coming from YouTube TV. I don't even pay attention to that anymore. Sometimes I look at it, what people watch on. Rosie says, Cat. Oh my goodness, that was a big burp. Are you okay? I think Jack doesn't feel good either. Cat, no, you're just doing on purpose. You're making me jealous. I want to pet him. Oh, I'll pet him for you, my friend. I think Jack hasn't felt good either. Like I said, he didn't eat all day. What did you eat, Nino? Did you tell me? Marlon says, but if you're hardcore or know you will heal, you will. Wet and dirty cauterization actually seals the wound and kills any bacteria. Bridget, I am off and I applied for short-term disability yesterday, so I'll be off for a while. Rosie says Jack Pack. Woof. 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 It just stings a little. I used to know somebody who used super glue. Super glue those little cuts shut. Oh, I imagine that's gotta hurt. See, we just need a few weeks to get our medication straightened out again. It takes a while to get the stuff we need. That's your ear. How's it smell? Praveen says, Auntie, if your aim is to earn side income, extra income from YouTube, I guess for that only we are all using our precious time for YouTube. Then, Auntie, now or later, I have to see every detail of your channel. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, one day. Marlon says, well, cauterizing is melting it shut with a piece of hot metal. Super glue doesn't really hurt. I just suffer. I just deal with it. You too, Jack. You just suffer with it. Hmm? He says, leave me alone. He says, no hot metal for me, thanks. Me either. That's a bit hardcore. What do you think, Jack? Oh, Rosie says, I have to wake up in another 3 hours and I still can't sleep. Rosie, do you have to be um, in class at a certain time, or can you do your classes later in the day? Praveen says, rest. I'm there to support Yogi, sir, and Auntie always, 24/7. Thank you, Praveen. Sid says, I cut my face with a chainsaw. Oh, stitched it back together with crazy glue. Yes, people like Zed use the crazy glue. Oh man, that sounds terrible, Zed. Oof. He is. He watches himself. Are you okay? Hmm? Well, don't look. Just don't look. You don't have to look. You don't have to look, you know. You don't have to. No. Marlon says, I'm a hot guy and a metal guy. What can I say? Okay, Rosie, after you actually attend class, got you online. My class starts at 8:55. I wake up early so I'm wide awake. Otherwise, I'll be sleepy, and I don't want to sleep in class. I see. Hi, Rich. Rich Martinez from the cave. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by again. Let's get you set up. Mm. There we go. Rosie says my class starts at 8:55 and I leave at 3:30. That's a long day. Hi, Rich. How are you? How's Ivy? You guys, if you don't know the cave, Carl just turned me on to Rich Martinez's The Cave, and it's a great music and a great place to get together. And buddy, if I need some energy to start cleaning, I just listen to Rich and listen to his music. You're very welcome. Ooh, that was mom's tummy, huh? Rosie says, I'm unsure why my homeschool makes us leave at 3:30 and other schools be out at 2:30 or 2:40. That's interesting. Rich says, we're doing good. Hope you're doing good too. Yeah, we are. Thank you. I agree, Rosie. That's unfair for you, LOL. It is. Do you get breaks throughout the day? You don't have to sit there the whole day, right? Lunch break only. Wow. Girl, I am so proud of you, really. Oh, Rosie says, and the thing is, I don't eat lunch. Well, you're welcome. He is chilling. Rosie says, I eat at 4 p.m. I don't eat nothing else. My life is boring, but I'm proud of what I'm doing. I'm proud of you too. You don't eat breakfast either, Rosie? You just only eat at 4? Hi. Are you good? Hmm? Yep, that's you. Himlada, how are you? Good morning. Rosie says, I eat at 4. I don't eat nothing else. Okay, I read that. The real question is, Jack, are you proud of me? Jack is proud of you, absolutely. Good morning, Himlada. Rich says, your my Miles is right next to me. When I go in the house, Miles is with me. Hi, Star Tess. How are you? Good morning. Rosie says, yes, I don't break fast. I eat one meal every day at 4 and sometimes 3:30 around the time I leave class. Wow, that's a lot of discipline. I don't know how you do that. Oof. Bridget doesn't feel like one meal a day is healthy. Hmm. Well, I hope Rosie's doing what's best for her. One meal makes you full for the whole day. That's interesting. Bridget says I would starve to death if I did that. I would have a very hard time too. Richard's saying hi to everybody. Marlon says I eat 4 to 5 meals. Bridget says hi back to Rich. MK says I am almost never hungry. Even on a diet, I eat more than I want usually. I'm almost never hungry. I'm always hungry. Well, except for lately. If I'm not sick, I'm hungry. Rosie says my whole family is like that as well. One meal, and it depends on if we want to have a snack. That's interesting. I mean, if your whole family does it and it works for you, who am I to say anything about it? Robert Whitman, hello. He says, what up, puppy? Puppy says sleep. Bridget says 2 to 3 for me and snacks. I think I snack more than eat actual meals. Praveen says, I have tried every color heart, red, green, yellow, orange, purple, brown, all went invisible. Did I not see them, Praveen? I'm sorry. Let me see. Yes, I saw them all. I'm sorry, Praveen. Thank you. Rosie says, LOL, it's actually not hard. I get full with that one plate. Carl says, enjoy your day, everyone. It's conference call time. Bye, Carl. Have a good day. And I love you, my friend. Reed says, rest, Auntie. I do plan on resting. Rosie said she saw the hearts too. I'm sorry, I didn't acknowledge them. Robert says, what breed is your puppy? Jack is an Irish setter. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Let me bring it up and then I'll look. Fast forward. Come on, TV. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Hang on. Jackie, you're so sweet. Okay. I don't know if I can move it from here. He says, what is going on? Oh, Jack, I'm sorry, Bubba. Oh, he's moving. Look what you did. Oh, my goodness. Well, there we go. He's going to go eat, I do believe. Come on, Jackie. sleep and relax, Jack, until I come to Tennessee. What did you say about his cage? You think it looks small? Listen, it's huge. It takes up the whole room. Gracie says, I mean, if you're used to eating one meal every day, it's not hard at all. Right, I think that. Bridget says, if you're going to be judgmental, get out. Bridget, I love you. You're so funny. Praveen says, yesterday, Auntie, as Toy Pups Ma'am came immediately, mood and aura of the Yogi Surf Live is changed. We all needed that. Thanks, after your request, only Toy Pups Man came. I know if anybody can do it, Toy Pups can. I don't know how, Amya, or is it Amy? Amy A. I'm not sure. Hello. Come on, Dad. You come back over here. Why don't you think about eating? His cage is just for sleeping, by the way. It's not something I keep him in all day. He might stay in there in the morning when I go to work, but when I come back, I let him out. He gets to stay out in the afternoon. Bridget says, sometimes kenneling is necessary. I've had dogs, so I get it. Yeah. Jack will tear out a window because he gets so full of anxiety when I leave for work. Oh, Bubba. But we're home for a couple weeks, so we'll be good, huh? Yes. Robert thinks it's strange. Oh, I don't know. Robert says, oh, okay, understandable. I don't know if Robert said anything that was super inappropriate or disrespectful. But I thank you guys for being so protective. Mess with Jack. Why don't you go eat, buddy? He's thinking about it, but come on, let's go eat. Oh, he asked if he could put you in a cage. Oh, funny. I missed that. And to be fair, I think he was just worried about the dog. And I can see how somebody would say something like that because they're worried about an animal. So I'm not. If I saw somebody mistreating an animal, or if I thought they were mistreating an animal, I might not be super kind. There you go, buddy. It might be time to eat. We actually do feed him too, Robert. Praveen says, Toy Pup Man is also very, very sweet, jolly, and cute. Jolly? Love you, Toy Pups. We all love Toy Pups. Huh? Yeah. Listen, Jack is super, super spoiled and very well cared for. And Zed says hello to Rich. Zed, do you know Rich? Do you know the cave? Praveen says, yesterday saw your short video too, Auntie, in which some homeless person was getting troubled. It aggravates the crap out of me. I have a heart for homeless people. And it was just unnecessary to treat that person that way. They could have talked to him like a normal person instead of coming at him so hard. You just met Rich. Uh, yeah, he does lives with music and very upbeat, and I just love it. I thank Carl for telling me all about Rich's The Cave. Like I said, Jack didn't eat all day yesterday, so I'm really happy he's eating today. But he might have just been hanging out with me. Praveen says, yes, agree. True, Auntie. I too got angry seeing that short. It's wrong. Oh, great. Zed says, I just checked him out and subbed. That's awesome, Zed. It is wrong. Especially, the company that hired the security, they're so all about giving back to their community. But, that's just a show. And the guy was just hanging out in the sun. He was smoking a joint, but it is legal in Bristol, Virginia, to smoke. Really, he was just sitting out there in the sunshine. Marlon says, I was homeless not too long ago and would still be without as much sport as I get. Rosie says, we're all human. This world is selfish. Just because he's homeless does not mean to mistreat them in any different way. Yeah, and that guy, the security guy, he was young and he was definitely not professional. And I really wondered if I should post it because it could get me in trouble at work, but I don't care. Bridget says, I subbed to a techno DJ after stumbling upon her live one day. Oh, cool. Nice. Rich Martinez says, thanks, Zed. I subbed back. But then I want to say, on the other hand, not an hour later, I was in the store and there was a guy in there shoplifting. So I kind of understand both sides, but still treat these people with some dignity. Bridget at Essential Irish Queen says, Ava Crown, if anybody likes techno. Thanks for that. I wonder if that's her real name. That's a cool name. Ava Crown. She's German. Nice. Got an itch? Goodbye, Jack. I gotta go make sure his water's on. Rich says, Irish Queen, check out the cave when you get time. Music and chat with no drama. Yes. And big shout outs to everybody that comes in too. That's really nice. Your water's good. Yep, like I said, when I'm listening, I just want to get up and go clean house. It gives me lots of energy. Skull Saber says, hey, Cat&Jack, I see they blocked the previous stream. Yes, they did. You didn't miss anything. I had a movie on the TV, and the what is it that checks for copyright, that searches the YouTube web? It caught me. Rosie says it's already 4. Oh no. Oh, schoolgirl error. Oh. I just didn't think it could catch enough of it. It would see enough of it, to be honest. Goodbye, Jack. He'll be back. He probably went to get some water. I don't know what that means, LOL. I don't know. I feel like Squirrel just kind of insulted me a little bit. But it was a novice error. I had no idea it would pick it up like that and that fast. So I definitely learned something. Uh, Bridget says if he has trouble with kibble, maybe check out Fresh Pet or the Farmer's Dog. You know what? I did like Fresh Pet. Hang on. But I'm not too sure about them anymore. Jack has some Irish setters have are allergic to gluten, and Jack is one of those dogs. So I do pay a lot for his food. It's a special food for him that he does really well on, and I put some Greek yogurt in there and chicken, and he does. Let me for the first 3 years, 2.5 years of Jack's life, he was so skinny, and he would get sick all the time. It took a long time for me to figure out what was going on with him. Rosie, I am going to the doctor today, but he has to refer me to either a pulmonologist or an allergist to get the medication. It's a shot. It's called Nucala, and it works really well. But it's a big hassle to go through insurance to get it, just because it's expensive. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I'm not as sick as I can get, but I just decided to not wait, thanks to a talk I had with somebody. Not wait until I'm so bad I can't walk down the street or walk to the other side of the house, which it's been that bad before. Oh, excuse you, Jack. That was a good burp. What, honey? Oh my goodness. What is it? Tell me. Come here. Marlon says, I just checked the ingredient list for my cat food. I want stuff with only meat, maybe veggies and minerals, nothing else. And how is your cat food? What is the how does that measure up to what you want? I wonder how the how the food is in other countries. I truly believe that in America they're poisoning us with the food and they allow it. And I wouldn't put it, the dog food wouldn't be any different, I don't think. In the name of the almighty dollar. What would you like, buddy? You want to go to bed? Huh? I mix brands in case there are any deficiencies. I would eat it myself if I had to. Oh, okay. Hi. You did okay. Oh, another burp. Oh my. Toy Pups, she makes all her dog's food. She cooks all the dog's food fresh. Um, I think her dogs eat better than I do, than most people do, actually. What is it, buddy? Hmm? Come on. What's the matter? I know what it is. I'm not taking you out. We've already been out. You're so funny. He does have some good burps. Do you see yourself? Hmm? Marlon says it seems good and it's just over $1 per pound for the wet food I use. I imagine it probably is pretty expensive to cook your dog's food like that, like Toy Pups does. Who is that, Jack? Who's up there? Who is it? Oh my goodness. Is that you? Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It'd be easy. Is that Pabayada? I'm sorry if I'm not saying it wrong. Cute. Thank you. Marlon says, sure, there is better, but I truly don't think it will make a big difference health-wise to 3 times as expensive. Look, you're gone now. You're not on there anymore. Yes, he was seeing himself. He really dislikes it. Now he's hiding over here and watching. Are you hiding? Go see. Marlon says she does get meat and fish sometimes if it's game or poultry. I pasteurize it. Huh. But this is so funny. I've never seen a dog act like that, but I've never had a dog on TV before either, so there you go. Good boy. There you go. And hello, is it Pabayada? Or, the cage does look tiny now. Look compared to Jack. That's funny. I can totally see how somebody would think that. You could barely get his head in that cage. What do you think, Jackie? Get your fox? Oh, poor boy. You'll be okay. I promise. It's okay. He's a good boy. Yes. Yeah, it's all right. I usually, when I leave him in the morning, I usually put, there's a YouTube channel, Friends of Felines Rescue Center. It's FFRC. And it's full of cats. And oh, they're so funny. And he usually watches that. And sometimes he talks to the cats. Chessie's Adventures, too. He likes to watch Chessie's Adventures. He will talk to those dogs. Marlon says the main difference is the cheaper foods use more gelatinous bits. That gelatinous bits does not sound good. Scrap meat. But since cat use protein as a fuel source, not just to rebuild their tissues like we do. A higher fraction of low quality protein isn't a big deal for them. Bye, Jack. Hello, Praveen. Hello again. This is the channel that Praveen does so well with. You're done editing. Awesome. Oh, man. He wants to go outside. I don't. You've done editing, so I came from this channel. Thank you. Marlon says, and there's still plenty of quality protein from muscle and organ meat and cheap cat food. What there's something in cat food that's bad for male cats. Ash, is that what I remember? Jackie, come on. All right. I guess we're going outside. I really don't want to. You were not on timeout, Robert, were you? Did somebody time you out, my friend? I'm sorry if that happened. No, but the cage is pretty big. It looks tiny, but it is pretty big, actually. It's just the perspective you see it from. Let's go, buddy. Let me check. Let's check for skunks. Let me put a jacket on. Give me a minute. Oh. Wait, let me check. Looks good, smells good. I had to chase a baby bunny out of the yard yesterday. I think they're living under the shed. What do you smell, Jack? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did Robert get timed out? My dog goes crazy for bunnies. Yeah, Jack does too. What did I miss about Big Deborah? Praveen says I'm purely non-vegetarian. Oh, I see a bunny. I think it's a bunny. Oh, I don't know what that was. Auntie, you are vegetarian, vegan, or non-vegetarian, but I think I'm probably working my way towards vegetarian. Squirrel Sniper says mine eats them whole bunnies. He has a bad habit, really. Oh, that's hardcore, LOL. He's waiting for something. Obviously, he smells something. The cat catches the rabbit, and Cosmo, the golden retriever, learn to eat them whole, head first. Oh my gosh. Oof. Oof. Poor little bunnies. What do you smell, Jackie? We have lots of deer out, and possums, and skunks. Just lots of everything. We haven't heard any foxes in a while, though. Marlon says, dang sniper, how about squirrels? Bridget says, yikes, but no mess, I guess. Marlon says, dang, LOL. Jack, I thought you had to go potty, dude. I really believed you when you told me you had to go. Squirrel Sniper says that was when we lived on the farm. It's slightly different in the town. Squirrel Sniper says no mess, unlike the cats. I always had cats who wouldn't eat them, but they'd tear their heads off and leave the body and head for me to find. Ruthless. Yeah, I think that's what's going on, Bridget. He smells something out there. Marlon says Lila is a killer too, but biggest animal was a semi-adult rat so far. Ooh. I think he's looking for a good place to go. Yes, he is. Good deal. Zed says rain is coming. Ooh, you can keep it, Zed. I don't want no rain. Marlon says, and she only goes outside on a leash. You have the most unique cat ever. Sniper says, Cosmo isn't a killer, just a hoover. It does smell funny. It smells, I don't know, my nose is messed up. I couldn't say. Marlon says, it doesn't stop her, though. Bridget says, good boy, Jack, right? He didn't drag me out here for nothing. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Are you good, buddy? Yes? All right. Let's go in. I don't want to hang out here all night. Let's go in the house. Good boy. Oh my gosh. That was easier than I expected. Oops. My poor fig trees. I think they're dead. I think I killed them. Both of them. I was so proud of those fig trees too. Where are you gonna go, Jackie? Where are you gonna go, buddy? Bridget says I don't have a green thumb at all. The thing about those fig trees was they were doing it all by themselves. I had to do very little. And I think I left him out when it was too cold. Come on in, buddy. Let's go. Come on. It's safe. What are you doing? Come on. What do you think? Yeah? Come on, up here. And come sit up here. I love you. You're a good boy. You're a very good boy. And come sit up here. Come. Okay. Let's go. Come on. He's very worried about where the TV is and where he's at. What do you think? He's thinking about, is he on TV or not? Baba. Come on. Let's go over here. Come on. Let's go. Up in the back. That's where we're going to end up anyways. Sweet boy. You're very good. Let's see, what time is it? I'm not sure. 4:37. We're so close. What are you gonna do, Baba? Got like 20 minutes, yes. Do you see all this hair? This is all you, Jack. Jack hair everywhere. Bridget says my shorts views keep dropping. I don't understand why. I think there's certain times that things do better based on what's going on in the news. Hi. Hi, baby. What? There you are. You're still there. There you are. Hi. There you go. Here's my boy. Mm-hmm. Good job, Jack. Ugh. Ah, better. I would say just keep at it, Bridget. I think you're onto something. I think you're really good at what you do. Right, Jack? I think she's really good at what she does. Mm-hmm. Rosie says, I need to sleep. Good night, everyone. Or good morning. Good night, sweet Rosie. Sweet dreams. I hope you can get a little rest before school. Oh, you're very welcome, Bridget. Absolutely the truth. Hi. There we go. Okay, are we good? Hmm? Yes. Goodbye. Love to all. Thanks, Rosie. Be essential. You're very welcome, Rosie. Bye, honey. Let's see. No. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Mm. Hello, is that Jennifer? I can't even read it. I'm sorry. Hello. Good morning. You did good, Jack. Yes, you did. Hi. Mhm. I love him. I love him very much. Elver, hello. What did we miss? Yeah, poor Jack. I was pulling. He's got this cute little mohawk hair I try to stick up. I'm gonna mute for a sec so I can cough. Okay, better. Much better. Yeah, this long hair just started growing, and it would be so cute as a mohawk. I just need some good gel. How about braiding his hair? I've tried. I tried, but without putting something in it to hold it, it doesn't stay. And I should have started doing stuff with his hair when he was younger, so he'd allow it. But now he doesn't put up with that nonsense. I've tried though. Nope. Probably hard because it is hard. It comes right out. But I just think it's so cute. It's so cute, Bubba. Are you okay? You're doing a lot of whining over here. Why are you whining so much? Marlon says raw egg white works as a natural hair gel. And you have plenty. No, the chickens stop laying eggs. This is the first year I'm not getting any eggs during the winter. I usually would get one or two a week, no, a day, compared to 8 or 9 a day. But if I'm getting any right now, the chickens are eating it before I find it, which I really don't even care. I don't even like eggs. I mean, I like them, but I'm over it. Yep, they're just costing me money now. Not giving anything back. I do love them though. They're good chickens. They're good babies. Right, Jack? We love our chickens. And the chickens love Jack. Like some days they'll be scared to come out, and as soon as Jack goes outside, they'll come out. Time for some. No, only an emergency, Marvin. Only if the grid goes down and we're totally desperate. Roast chicken, you're so funny. Fine chicken soup then. No. 10 minutes, thank you. Some mornings it's like that. Some mornings I go 10 minutes over and don't even realize it, and some mornings I'm just counting down the minutes. I think this morning I just want to go back to bed for a little while. I don't have to be to the doctor's till 2 o'clock, so I have plenty of time to do nothing. Yep. So it is Tuesday. It's your day off, Bridget. What are you doing today? I'm going to go back and watch that Jimmy Stewart movie that I got in so much trouble with this morning. You have cleaning to do before bingo because I'm seeing my dad and stepmom on Wednesday. You go to bingo? I thought about going to bingo. I went to bingo when I was like a teenager with my uh, parent figure, and it was fun. And I've seen where they have bingo around here. I just never thought about going. Yep, every Tuesday night. Nice. Do you live stream that? I see some people live stream bingo. You do? Okay, cool. I will definitely try to catch up with you. What time is it at? Hmm. Starts at 7:30 Mountain Time. So that is like 6:30 for me, I think. I'll keep an eye out for you for sure. That's cool. Maybe you'll get me in the mood to go. Maybe you'll give me the courage to go. I don't have a bunch of people I know that I hang out with around here, so yeah, I think that's awesome. I'm an hour ahead of you. Right. So 6:30, because it's only almost 3 a.m. here. Oh, okay. Only almost 3. You gosh, you're up so late. If it's almost 3 there and it's almost 5 there, so there's 2 hours difference between us. So 7:30 would be 5:30. It would be 8:30. Girl, I'm so confused now. These time changes and time differences, man. I just have such a hard time with them. 8:30, 9:30. Okay. All right. Well, I'll probably be up because I don't have to get up early in the morning except for the live stream. I'm just going to stick with my live streaming schedule just to keep some kind of semblance of normalcy. Tay Mason, hello. Easy way, hit the notifications on my channel, then click all notifications. Something looks dead. He's not dead. He's just passed out. Huh. So he got a full belly and he went out and went potty and now he is done. He's gonna sleep. The fox could be dead. Dead fox. Almost dead monkey. Had a busy day. Tires and lampposts. Sure. I see some people get notifications like just on their phone when they're not on YouTube. I don't get any kind of notifications if I'm not actually on YouTube. 3 minutes to go. Don't talk to me about technology. What does that even mean? But it just says I get notifications whenever people post. If select, that doesn't work for me though. I don't know. Do you have an iPhone? I don't know if it's my iPhone or the fact that I'm using a work phone. And my work phone does block a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know. So it could be that. I do hear like when Carl is going live, I hear sometimes he has a notification go off and you can audibly hear it and it tells him that somebody's going live. Yours is an Android. I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that it's an iPhone or not. Tay says unless as, useless as. Do you like technology or not, Tay? I used to be all about the Android, and I hated iPhones, but work gave us iPhones. And then eventually I just decided, why am I paying for a phone when work gives me a completely free phone? And now I'm all about iPhones. Tay says learning technology. I don't know why, I don't see why they're being disrespectful, Bridget. I think they're okay. Maybe they're not a fan of technology. Tay's thinking about it. Hey, guess what? How did those 3 minutes go by so fast? How did that happen? I'm just going to say hallelujah. It did happen. Tay, welcome. And I hope you have a good day. And to everybody else, anybody else, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I appreciate you so much. Bridget, I can't wait to catch you tonight. Yeah, and we'll do this again tomorrow, 3 to 5 a.m. See you later.